Hi there. So, I'm assuming you're here for the eye recalibration? Fantastic. And I assume that you have spoken with my assistant at the front? Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, and I'm assuming he took all your information? Great. So, I think what we're going to do today, as I'm assuming this is your first session, correct? Fantastic. So because it's your first session, I think that I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about what you're looking for in your recalibration, what changes you'd like to be made, etc., and what outcomes and results you expect. Okay? And then I will get started with the process. Fantastic. Okay. So just take a seat there. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to be grabbing my notebook here and my pen so I can take a couple notes, okay? Great. Let me pull up your file here. And this starts with D. Here we go. Alright, so I have your name here, and I have a list of a couple questions that I'm going to ask you in regards to your eyes, okay? So, that's not applicable. Sorry, 1 second. That's not applicable. And that's not applicable. Okay. I've narrowed them down here. So, for your eyes, could you just give me a general idea of what results you're looking for? In terms of like, if you wanted, to have your eyes recalibrated into a totally different design and shape, or if you're looking to have more of our services that bring them back to maybe a different factory setting. Now, that might not be so applicable to you because you've said that you've never had your eyes recalibrated before. So, yeah. So that might not be as applicable to you, but there is a service that we have where basically people will have their eyes recalibrated to some of the more basic settings, some of the more maybe generic eye shapes, eye colors, etc., more of the common ones. Often we see that with people who have very vivid eyes and eye shapes and designs, and they just want it to be brought back to a more basic standard setting, and then oftentimes from there, after a couple months, they like to go back to something more elaborate. Okay. Yeah, I see. Okay. Just gonna look at your eyes as you're talking about that, if that's okay. So right down here, that's where you want it to be changed. Okay. Is that on both of them? Okay. Great. And then So the actual color. You want changed? Okay. Okay. Great. Was there anything else? That was it. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, that answers that. Moving on to my questions. How long do you want this calibration to last? Do you want it to be a permanent change? Would you like it to just be a couple weeks at a time, a year or two? For sure. So basically, with our settings that we can do a minimum of a 2-week change. So you have to change your calibrated settings on your eyes for at least 2 weeks. But we can make it permanent if you like. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't come back and have a full recalibration service again to change them. But that just means that it won't revert back to the settings that you had beforehand until or unless you'd come right back in and get those settings all right down again. Yeah. So what we can actually do is every time you make a change or when you come in for your initial assessment, we make a recording of all the details of your eye color and stuff, just with the picture that you took at the front with my assistant. Yeah, exactly. So our computer system takes that photo for us, and it keeps track of all of our settings, like your eye color, shape, etc. It takes in some very zoomed in photos, and that helps us just have a record so that if you wanted to revert back in the past, or even for legal reasons are on our end, we have that record. For sure. And so how long are you thinking? Okay, sounds good. Okay. Let me see here in terms of questions. Some of these I don't need to ask you, so they're not as applicable if you're a first time client and everything. So I guess we'll go to discussion here. Is there a particular reason that you'd like your calibration settings changed? Okay. Okay, great. Yeah. Yeah, that tends to be what a lot of our clients come in wanting. They tend to just want that change, want that difference in their look without any major surgeries or more intense calibration setting procedures that are out there. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so I think that's all the questions I have for now. But if you have any questions for me, please let me know. Don't hesitate to ask. And don't hesitate to let me know if there's anything you don't like. I don't want to, finalize recalibrating the settings and you're not happy with the final results. There's no wrong answers. There's no wrong ways to want your settings to look. It's all up to you as the client, and so I want you to speak up if there ever is a change you want me to make or a tweak that you want me to do. Okay? Great, fantastic. So, are you comfortable there? Perfect. Okay. So, looking at your eyes here, I think I'm going to start with doing the slight changes that you wanted in your eye shape, kind of just the shape of the roundness of your eyes, the lids of your eyes, the lids of your eyes, the bags under your eyes, etc. I won't be going in and having to change like your actual bone structure on the sides here. Thankfully, we don't have to go in and do that. It'll just be kind of the shape that's happening, okay? Okay. Fantastic. We're just going to start with your left eye here, and then we'll move on to your right eye, okay? Great. And if you could just keep your head as still as possible. If you could just look behind me, try to focus on these pictures behind me, okay? So either, if you're not comfortable looking directly at my face, just kind of look past me in one straight direction, okay? Great, thank you. Alright, going in with your left eye here. Okay. Sorry about that. Just bumped your hand a little bit. Just a little bit more. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna actually go back just a little bit. Perfect. Okay. That's your eyelid shape. And now I'm gonna go around and change just kind of like the sides here. I'm gonna round and point. Do like a rounded point, like you're asking, yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, fantastic. Easy peasy. Now onto your bottom lid, or the back under your eye there. I'm just going to pull it just up a bit. Just back a little bit. Okay. Perfect, perfect. That's great. Okay, I think that's all the shape work done on these settings on your left eye. Now moving on to your right eye. I'm gonna once again go in the top lid. Sorry, hold your head still a little bit here. And a bit more. Fantastic. Okay, and now moving on to the sides again. Excellent, excellent. And finally, the under eyelid here. Ready? One more. Fantastic. Alright. It's both of them done. Now, let me assess that they are equal. Look back. Okay, okay. Yes, same. Eyelids. So I'm just gonna lift your eyelids just a little bit. Just keep looking forward. Thank you. Okay, great. And then I'm gonna do the same. Pulling down your bottom lines there. Keep looking. Looking. Thank you. Fantastic. Okay, I think they are all good and all set. Now, if you just want to turn to the side over there, look in the mirror, and let me know what you think. Yeah, that's great. So you see how I've changed the sides here, pointed there and rounded them out on that side a bit. Yeah. Are you happy with that? Is that okay? Is there any tweaks that you want me to make? Again, please let me know if there's anything that you don't like. No. Okay, that's great. You can turn back around. Thank you. Okay, fantastic. So, I'm going to move on now to some light work and laser work. That's going to change the settings now for your eye color and make any upgrades that you want. Okay. Yeah, so you were saying that you just wanted better eyesight in terms of, you said up close, right? You had trouble reading? Okay. So we can change that setting as well. Can do some light work that's going to improve your foreground vision. So I have here my little device. It's very gentle, very soft in terms of the light. That's going to go in and change your eye color to the one that you wanted. Okay? Fantastic. So, I'm just going to get started up here. And as you watch and you see, it's going to just keep changing color. It goes from like reds and oranges to greens, then to blues, and then to like a white, yellowy green again. And through kind of all the basic colors. And it's got a pinkish as well. And so as you can see, it's very soft again, like I'm saying. It's not a harsh or bright light that's going to hurt your eyes. Not that the other ones will hurt, but it's just the other lights can be very bright. So if you can sit back, I'm going to go again from your left eye to your right eye. And I might just have to hold your eye open a little bit or anything. So let me know if I'm pinching too hard or anything's too uncomfortable, or if you just need a break, okay? I'm going to be going back and forth over your eye just to start changing that setting for you. Fantastic. Okay. Ready? Good. Excellent. Excellent. Just going to do a couple more passes here. Okay. I just one or two more, sorry. Just the tone is almost there, but not fully. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Could you just turn in the mirror and take a look before we move on? You can just look over there. Yeah, tell me, is that the color you're looking for? Yeah, okay, perfect. So you're okay then if I change your right eye as well? Change those settings to be that color? Fantastic. Okay, turn back, please. Thank you. And again, if you can just sit back and relax, but keep your right eye open as best as possible, okay? Thank you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, and it is almost the same as your other one. Just need a couple more passes here. And one more. Excellent, excellent. And could you turn again to the mirror? How's that? Great, fantastic. And tone is okay. Shade is okay. What you were looking for. Fantastic. Okay, and turn back again, please. Alright. That is amazing. So I am just going to now move on to our final step. I've got my second light device here. as you can see, it's just going to go in and change those settings that I was talking about for you. It's going to do a bunch of passes with 2 different lights I have on here, one on the front and one on the side. That will be the final one. That's going to, this one will solidify all your settings. This one's going to just help improve your eyesight for your foreground reading, like we're talking about. Okay? Excellent. And you're still okay with all these settings? You're still comfortable? Okay, fantastic, great. Let me get this one turned on here. Okay. And to change it up a bit, I'm going to start with your right eye first and then move to your left eye, okay? Alright, and so with this one, I'm just going to be taking it up into your line of sight, holding it for a couple seconds there, and then putting it back down, and then checking how we're doing. It's a kind of slow integration process. Okay, so it's going to just keep going up and down. Start changing the settings on your eye slowly and back down, just because you don't want to hold it on your eye for a super long time and it to change the settings too fast, because it is a bit more of a stronger procedure. All right, let's begin. So up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Again, 1, 2, 3, and down. And up again, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, sorry, you might feel a little bit off because this right eye might be starting to see a little bit better. Closer up, it might be starting to adjust already, while your left one's kind of still a lot more blurry. So I'm sorry if that's uncomfortable. If you need a break again, let me know, okay? So you can look at your eye here. It's okay. Good. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. How's that? Yeah, it'll take a little bit of adjusting, but it should be better, okay? We'll do some quick tests afterwards, okay? And now onto your left one, alright? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Still doing okay? Yeah, are they starting to adjust? They're feeling more similar. Yeah, exactly. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. How's that? Great, fantastic. Okay. So I just need you, I'm going to do a quick testing of your close vision for you while I start up final light that's going to solidify your settings for you, okay? So I've got this little postcard here. This small scene by the on a cliffside by the lake. Now, could you read what it says on the bottom there for me? I'm gonna put it pretty close because this is about where your vision was bothering you, right? Great. Okay, good, good. How's that? Feel strange? I know. Now on the back, I have some text up here, a sentence that describes the scene on the front. Right up here. Now I'm going to put it pretty close again. Can you read that for me? Excellent, that's great. And finally, on this side, there's just a little barcode from when the postcard was purchased. Could you read me off the numbers there under the barcode? Right there. Excellent, excellent. I'm sure it's strange, I know. A lot of clients tell me that it's just such a weird experience having your vision so suddenly improved, but that's the beauty of modern technology. Alright, my friend. Now, is there any other final changes you'd like to make for today's consultation before I go in and finalize these calibration settings for you? Okay, yeah, you can take one last look in the mirror there if you want. Just give me a second while I start up this light here. So again, shape, color is good. Feeling good with your vision. Now, into your back. Thank you. So again, especially with the vision, because that's not a visual thing. Well, it's a visual change, but it's more of a, I guess, a medical change, I would say, versus a cosmetic change. So with the more medical level changes, if you notice any excessive teariness in your eyes, the blurriness is coming back, maybe you feel like you're getting cross-eyed almost, please come back in and we will check that out for you and see if we need to send you to a doctor, okay? Yeah, no worries. It's a very low percentage. We have about a 0.5% chance of that happening. Should not be a problem, okay? And again, if you come in and that's the issue, it's free of charge, alright? Again, and just passing it over your face in different directions, okay? So finally sit back, relax, and we're gonna solidify these calibration settings for you, okay? Great, alright. I'm just going up and down first. Just passing across your face. Back and forth. Okay. And in each direction, again, it's just going to be a couple passes, and then we will move on. So we're going to do, I think, one more here. Sorry, it's going to be very close now to your face. Fantastic. Okay, now that's direction. Now I'm going to be going on angles and some directional back and forth, okay? Some are going to be a bit farther back, and then a bunch are going to be very close to your face. So please let me know if it kind of stings your eyes or the excess of brightness is too uncomfortable, okay? Ready? super close here. Just a couple more and then we should be done here. And one more. Okay. How are you feeling? Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm so glad. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that all the changes work out for you. Again, when your time period that you've requested is over, please come by if you're interested in getting another recalibration of your eyes done, okay? Okay, that's great. Well, take care, dear. Bye now.